Good evening and welcome back to Island TV. Now it's time for our sports. And today we have a sports special. We're going to be looking at a particular industry where there are not too many of our Pacific Islands people involved. And the industry is the horse racing industry. Of course, many of our people punt, they bet on horses, but there are not too many who are owners, trainers, or indeed jockeys of horses. So to look at this particular issue and to explore the barriers confronting our communities, we have our sports reporter, Fepulea'i. Tala, why is it there are not too many of our people involved in the horse racing industry?
Well, that's a great question, Bob. But just through my current research, I have found one important fact that I think all Pacific Island people should know, especially if you wanted to be a horse jockey. The law and the rule is that you have to be 54 kilograms or under. When I first heard this, I thought, oh my gosh. Because that's how much I weighed when I was just born. And then it reminded me of a story of when I was just a little children. It was when I was in primary school. And the teacher went around our whole classroom asking this same question. What would you like for your birthday? What would you like for your birthday? The teacher went around the class. She came to me. She said, Tala, what would you like for your birthday? I was like, oh, teacher. I would love a horse. She said, wow, that's fantastic. She went around the class asking the same question. What would you like for your birthday? Then she got to my Tongan friend. She said to her, what would you like for your birthday? My Tongan friend said, oh, I would like a horse. And I thought to myself, yeah, for dinner. But me and my Tongan friend, we're really close. We always trade up with each other. And I said to her, hey, you can't eat a horse. That is cruelty to animals. She said, oh, what are you going to do with your horse? I said, I'm going to ride it. She said, oh, that's cruelty to animals. And I was really hurt by this because I was only 5 years old and I only weighed 130 kilograms.
Well, thank you very much. That's our sports news. Now it's time for our weather. And with our weather is our weather girl, Fepulea'i.
Hi, and welcome back to our island time weather. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we do have some technical difficulties. We can't actually project a map of New Zealand on your TV at the moment. But lucky for me and my vast experience in supermodel, I am going to model for you a map of New Zealand. This is the North Island. And this is the South Island. Now, starting off in the deep south in Bluff, you are expecting nice clear blue skies with a warm 28 degrees. Nah, just bluffing. Well, that's enough of the South Island because no one really cares. Now, starting off with our weather forecast in the lower North Island in Wellington, the capital city, also known as windy Wellington. Now, tomorrow you are expecting wind gusts of up to 300 to 400 kilometers an hour. That's why I would like to now warn all the Asian, the Palangis, the Indians, please stay inside. But for all the Pacific Island people, you can go throughout your day as normal. Those wind gusts won't even pick you up off your feet. Now, before I finish off our weather report with the Upper North Island, we do have a snow report for all our Pacific Island people who wish they could go snowboarding. Starting off with Mount Ruapehu and Mount Tongariro. There has been reports of some heavy snow causing to have a little bit of snow right on the tip of the mountain. But in Mount Taranaki, there have been reports of rumbling in there. And that's our snow report for you today. Now, to finish off our weather report, we take it to the North Island in Tamaki Makaurau in Auckland City, East Central and the other side, in East Auckland, you will have no activity. There is no activity reported. But in the south of Auckland, in the Manukau region, there's a lot of activity over there. Criminal activity. But at least during the day, you have nice, clear blue skies. But at the night time, you might have a few helicopters coming past your house. Now, finishing up our weather report on the far North Island in Kerikeri, Whakatane and Whangarei. There is predictions of some heavy cloud around your region, mainly caused by a lot of smoke. Coming from the rural areas. And there you have it. New Zealand, ladies and gentlemen, that's your weather forecast for last month.